Today we're going to do a very simple video, but it's going to be extremely effective, so make sure you stay tuned. Before we do that, hit that like button, drop that sub. Last but not least, enjoy the video. Now, before we start the video, I do just want to mention Vyse isn't going to be the best solo sentinel on Bind, but a lot of people love Vyse and a lot of people love Bind, so I'm going to show you how to play them both together. Let's start over at the A site while we're defending. Here you have a couple options for the wall. If you want to throw it short, I recommend throwing it deep short and then falling off after. The reason for this is a lot of players like to jump on top of the box here, and if you throw your wall like this, they can just jump over the wall. Granted, their whole entire team has to jump on top of the box at that point, but still, it's really not effective to block short and or fight for short. The reason why it's not so effective is because if you throw this wall and someone triggers it, yes, there could be somebody right here, but he's not really alone because he has support from top short here. And directly after you throw this wall, you might be able to throw like a razor vine or something right here. And now you have all of the short control. If they trigger the wall, you can pop this. Now anybody who's stuck in cubby is going to either have to stand still or they're going to take a lot of damage trying to get out. And if we throw the same razor vines, we pop these. Let's say someone is past this wall and stuck in this area, he can only go here without moving, without being seen, and he can only go here safely. But this is a spammable box. If you're playing U-Haul, you can just spam him from here. And for a flash, I would throw it somewhere near the head of the peacock here. Now, if somebody triggers this wall, we could pop this razor vine, and we could pop the flash. So now the only spot this guy can be without being blind or stuck in the razor vine is right here. And this, like I said, is fully spammable from you all. Now after they know that you place the short wall like this, you definitely need to start switching it up. So you could do something like this. Placing a wall right in pocket like this is definitely a way to go. It might look a little silly, right? You might get told that you're throwing for throwing this wall. But what this essentially does is it gets a player stuck in pocket when they're clearing everything else. You know, they may not think about even being near a wall. So they're going to hop in pocket. And then after they're in pocket, you can sit here and spam them for free. And this is going to guarantee you a kill. If you have a raise, they can throw a nade back there, and 1000% that person is going to die. Or you can realistically just start shooting this box here, and they should die eventually. For our showers wall, I wouldn't like to do this wall. I would like to do something like this. That way you have deeper information towards shower. You don't really want the information the second they're in the shower doorway, because it's not like a Cypher or a Killjoy where they're going to hit an alarm bot or a trip or something. What it really is just audio information. There's no visual information here besides the fact of your wall changing on the minimap. But even with that, we don't even know if they're in or not. Then we can throw our razor vine right here. And this hits all of the outside of the choke. So anybody who tries to walk out is going to either take a lot of damage or they're going to sit bench. And if they sit bench, you know they're going to be bench and you can use util like a raise nade or something. And for our flash, we usually would just throw this really high behind us somewhere here, but you'd have to be on heaven in order to throw it in a very good spot. So if they trigger this wall and these razor vines are here, you hear one step close shower or even outside shower right around here, you pop these vines, pop the flash, and now this player is either stuck here or taking a lot of damage trying to go to bench. Now let's talk about the B site. For a hookah wall, you don't want to throw your wall like this because they can just walk right by it. What you want to do is you want to throw it right off of this brown little thing in the corner, whatever that is. And now you have a wall that they cannot pass. I guess this is a table. Okay. For a long wall, you can either do two options. You can throw the wall like this. Or what I like to do is throw the wall like this. That way, they have to make a risky jump spot if they want to bait out the wall. Combo this with a razor vine right here in the middle of garden. This pretty much essentially gets all of garden. So now, if they do get past this wall, they cannot move. Now we could do a wall like this as well for the hookah jump out. So now if anyone wants to jump out of hookah, The rest of their team can no longer stack up with them, and they would be solo, falling out. And our razor vines, we would throw one right under hookah here. Now, if they jump out of hookah, you can pop this. Now, everything under hookah is 100% covered by your razor wires. And for our flash, we would probably just throw it somewhere right here, directly in the middle. But if you want to be a little bit different, we can throw our flash over here. Because a lot of the times when someone jumps out of hookah, they're definitely looking towards elbow or they're looking towards CT. And both of the times, they will 100% get caught off guard if the flash is up in this corner. If you're looking elbow, it'll still blind you. And if you're looking CT, it'll still blind you. And if you're looking CT, this flash is basically where your mini map is. So it's basically like it's not even in your FOV. And this one, if you like to fight for one side of the site, you could throw your wall right under hookah like this.
Wall trap.
Now you can either, when this pops up, fight right side or fight left side. If you are fighting left or right, just make sure you have a smoke on the chokes, like hookah and garden. And if you're deciding on fighting right, you can place these vines here. And if you're deciding to fight left, you can place these vines here. Alright, enough about defense, let's focus on attack now. For attack, there's really no good spot to place your wall. It's really only a deep flank scenario. So if you want to go A, I would throw my wall something like this. Only because no matter what, they can flank through cave, but if they flank through market, then they have to hit this wall. There's no getting by this wall unless they have like a jet updraft or an omen TP or something to get past this with utility. If we were to throw the wall here like the old chamber trip, then they can just walk by it through market. If we were to throw the wall here like a cipher trip, then they're able to just walk by it through long. So essentially what you want to do with the wall is either throw it here or throw it here. The reason why I throw it here is because if you have a player in cubby still, you could hear an updraft from here, but you can't hear it from here. And if you want a wall for showers, you would throw it right on this corner. Same thing, they can't get by this without utility. If you want a razor vine lineup towards U-Haul, you would line up adjacent to this corner here. And it's a little hard to explain, but I'm going to show you exactly where you need to place the lineup. But you can do it like right here, and it would land inside of U-Haul. Or you can do it a little bit to the right and it would land outside of U-Haul because it banks off of this back wall in front of U-Haul. This is the one outside of U-Haul.
Haunting thorns. Thorns are alive.
And this is the one inside of U-Haul.
Rip and tear.
And for our flash, we could pretty much use it like a sky flash for information. And if they break it, unlike sky's flash, we actually get it back. Just a matter of time. But you can throw your flash like a fake flash. I'll show you what I mean by that. Let's say someone's in U-Haul. You can throw this and then swing before you even pop it. Granted, it works best if you have a teammate because the person who sees the flash will almost immediately, if they're somewhat decent, look towards it and try to shoot it. And then you should have a free kill and or an advantageous fight. But pretty much if you go towards the A site, you want to be able to get razor vines anywhere back site or anywhere U-Haul. These are the two most crucial spots for defenders to play. If they play U-Haul, you could use that lineup that I showed you. If they play back site, if you're able to get any vines back site, it doesn't matter where it is, you can throw them here.
Rip and tear. Thorns activated.
This stops all of the flood. You can throw them here.
Haunting thorns. Thorns are alive.
This forces anybody back site to stay back site and or take a lot of damage going to the opposite side. But the best thing to do is if you got the bomb down, trying to get your vines back here
Rip and tear. Thorns activated.
just to make sure you stop them from coming out CT. This is one of the best stall utilities in the game and nobody really talks about it. So it's just really good to just boom,
Haunting thorns.
place your vines outside of CT. Let's say you get the bomb down. Hopefully they didn't get broken by now. You could hit this
Thorns activated.
and we're good to go. That's pretty much all I got for you guys today. If you did enjoy the video, please drop a like. It would mean the world to us. If you want to see a different agent on a different map, make sure to let me know and I'll make sure to get right on that. Other than that, I've been Chris Cookie, otherwise known as CG Cock. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. Peace be.